Should be locked in right now, but if you don't know how to and you're watching this video, all right, cool. You're in like the right place basically. I'm going to talk about just how to lock in, how to become like unrecognizable by accomplishing your goals because today my goal every day is to post a YouTube video and post it on social media and like move forward in that sort of area. And I kind of didn't want to today, but every time like you feel like you don't want to, just remember the things that you had in mind to accomplish and where you could be in the future. And so that's why I'm making a video about it today. I have a lot of cats here because I like cats. I want to get a cat soon. And let's talk about goals, right? Goals is probably like the most central and like focus thing you should be like worried about when you're trying to just lock in general, right? Focus on only like five very important things every single day that you should be doing and fit that into your schedule in some sort of way. For example, it might be I want to post a YouTube video every day. I want to, I don't know, save $10 every day or invest $10 every day. I want to learn a foreign language every day, and I want to go to the gym, and I want to, read about I don't know, Iron Man or some shit. I don't know. Whatever it may be that you want to do every single day, just set out some time or like a schedule and block it off so that you know every single day you're improving in those sorts of areas. Because obviously you have responsibilities that you need to be doing every single day as well, on top of like these things that you're trying to do to improve. It's like very similar to like the 9 to 5, where it's like the 5 to 9 sort of thing, right? You have the things that are like in your boundaries that you know you need to do to just maintain a simple lifestyle or the basic requirements. And then after that, it's like how can you improve from there, right? So I recommend making a to-do list. I have mine. I literally like any ideas that I have of things I need to do or I want to do. I'll go in my notes app on my phone or my desktop or whatever, and I will just write it there. And I will mark out not every single day, but a day in the future or 2 days in the future at most, what I need to do for that day, and can I fit it into that schedule on that day, right? Every single day is not going to be the same. You're obviously like you might have work from sometime to sometime every single day, but chances are you're probably not going to the park to I don't know run every single day or going fishing or have a concert or something like that. So make sure you adjust for every single day that you have something um, where you can place all of these like five or however many important things that you want to do to improve yourself in there. If not, it's okay to move it to the next day. What's not okay is consistently moving that thing to the next day, to the next day, and then you never actually get it done, right? Because that means that one of two things. You don't have the drive or, I guess, willpower to accomplish it, or two, you're just not very passionate about one of those important things that you put on your goals, right? And so you shouldn't either pursue it or you should actually like really focus, right? So yeah, that's kind of like how what I want to put for goals. Next cat, we have productivity. There's a lot of talk about productivity on social media. How can I optimize and make more time and stuff? There's no way you're making more time. I mean, you can optimize for like tools and stuff. Like obviously, like AI is really big, so like you can write essays or humanize it or whatever and save a lot of time that way. If it's not important to you for you to do those things by yourself, right? There's obviously like costs with AI and stuff like that. But the most basic thing that you can do is wake up early and go to bed at a reasonable time. You get the mindset and clarity from going to sleep, and then also you just have a really long day. Like every single day, or at least I try to. I won't say I'm completely perfect. I try to wake up at 7 a.m. and I try to go to bed by 11 or 12 p.m. Now, obviously, with my posting schedule, it has been the latter, or not 12 p.m., 12 a.m., right? 11 p.m. or 12 a.m., right? I try to do that every single day because I only need 7 hours of sleep. I know that works for me, and I have the entire rest of the day ahead of me to do everything that I want to do. In the morning, you typically just do the basic things, right? Like I said over here, like do the basic things, like when you wake up early in the morning, take a shower, I don't know, check your emails, make your bed, whatever it may be, right? Optimize your schedule, everything, every single day, because every single day is not going to look the same. I want somebody to put the counter of how many times I say every single day in this video, by the way, please. Um, yeah, multitasking. I love multitasking. I think it's a great thing to do. Some people say it takes away from the quality of the work that you produce or you could be doing or you might not be learning as effectively. I beg to differ. I get my things done. I remember them. Everyone's different, right? If I'm, walking to the gym or something like that, or I'm on the treadmill at the gym, for example, I might, I don't know, I'm practicing for like a trading card tournament, let's say. I'm going to play the game on my phone. I'm going to practice for that sort of event. Whereas, I would just be like sitting there being quiet and just on the treadmill. There's nothing wrong with that either. I actually recommend that. Like a lot of people, they have like their headphones in a lot of the time. It's not really good for you. Like you're walking outside, like just to enjoy the outside, right? That's a whole nother video. I'm gonna make a video on that. But multitasking in general, like walking somewhere, is a really like good example of you being able to, I don't know, go on social media, like learn something from somebody or text somebody or call your parents or whatever it may be. and like Zoom calls and stuff like that that are, whatever's not important to you in the moment that you could be doing something else, do it. That's basically it. I have some basic distractions here. I won't go through all of them, but you can look over them because I kind of want to make this video a little bit shorter. But I guess like the more important ones here to look at are is this one, this. Okay, I guess all of them, but mostly the ones on the left actually. So I'm just gonna go like this. Um, don't complain about something in or out of your control. If it's in your control, you can change it. If it's out your control, you can't change it. That's just simply like fact of the matter, right? Don't dwell on the past. Just learn from your mistakes and just don't scroll. I think scrolling is like the biggest waste of time you could possibly do, and we spend a lot of time on like our phones and stuff like that. I kind of also think it's like there are certain things that can make you more productive, just as like things that you can buy or things that you can do, that is not like fake productivity. I guess like a few other ones is like stop hanging around small-minded people. If somebody doesn't have like future prospects or they don't know like what they want to do or have like a clear outset or mindset that is very productive, positive, and like very similar to yours, just don't hang out with them. Like I have friends who are just people that I know have aspirations that don't act upon them, but sometimes, can get the better of yourself and hang out with them because they're fun to be with, right? I completely get that. I completely agree with that. But they're not people that I surround myself with constantly, right? So in moderation, I would say probably is best. Being arrogant is one thing. Not choosing to learn about the things that are going around you or watching sports or reading the news less is another thing. Simply because there's a lot of negativity out there. I feel like most of the media is negative, and especially around social topics and politics nowadays. It's not really good for you to always see stuff that's negative. There's a one channel that posts about all the environmental friendly stuff that happens in like it's like the good that happened in 2025. I watched that video recently, and that's the type of stuff I want to hear. Obviously, I want to hear about who the hell was in the Epstein files, right? Maybe I'm a little bit curious about that, right? Um, but at the end of the day, it's not something that I wouldn't be consuming or would like to consume regularly, right? Let's talk about fake productivity as well. This is what I meant with like the whole social media thing. You don't need to do what is his name? Ashton Hall's little ice bath fucking sort of thing, and you don't need all of these like Notion starter packs and wake up at 4 a.m. the 4 hour work. Like you don't need any of that. I can 100% tell you that me with this is like my sort of setup like here is basically like this. Like I can tell you I am 120% outperforming the person on the right over here compared to like myself over here that has like I don't know, not monster but like my drink of choice, good music and good lighting, and I don't know my setup that I have here, right? I'm completely outperforming this person because I'm waking up at a more reasonable time or a time that's suitable for me. I'm drinking whatever the hell I want that makes me comfortable, and I just have a notepad, whatever it may be. You don't need Notion. You don't need the fancy water, ice baths, and shit. Like, you don't need any of that realistically. I'm 100% outperforming all of these little goofballs who do the little Ashton Hall workout. Like, I'm sorry. It's not how it works. Productivity is about being comfortable in what works for you. Not everyone is the same, and not doing all of this fake, like, nonchalant bullshit is, like, going to work out. I'm sorry. Haters. I just sound like a hater there, didn't I? I am very much a hater of, like, this fake productivity stuff, but I think it's pretty rational. But um, block people who don't support your goals or block people that are just negative, right? I am really apt about blocking out negativity and just not being involved in conflict because I think it occupies a lot of your time and a lot of your energy into something that doesn't really matter. Only if it involves you or a friend of yours or somebody that you care about should you ever really involve yourself. That's kind of like what I believe in. Don't delete social media, completely if you use it to talk to people, but just don't doom scroll or anything like that. I think these are just like basic things about um, trying to maintain motivation. I think most of this is like motivation, motivational, and conviction on your part because you just don't want to be around people who are always like doubting what your goals are or capabilities and stuff like that, or people who just don't care, right? Because they don't understand, they don't have that mindset. And I think those are kind of like the two big takeaways from this. So yeah, shorter video today. Lock in now or don't lock in at all, and you'll see the consequences.